on the card for you this afternoon. First one goes at 1:10. Ahead of that, though, we've got two qualifiers on this morning, some future stars of Alberta Standardbred Racing involved in the first qualifier. We've got 6 in both of those. We're going to be back with you every weekend with live racing until Wednesday, September 16th. We've got stakes action starting right away for you with the condition claiming series. Also, some great wagering as well. We've got the pick 4, pick 5, and the high 5 at the low 15% takeout rate. And we've got some pretty ideal weather. Was looking a little dicey there, but it is really hot up in the booth now. Going to be enjoying a beautiful Central Alberta day for our races. So again, 2 qualifiers happening at about 20 after, 25 after. We'll be back very shortly with those. Enjoy your breakfast. Well, we are back, and if you are just joining us on the live feed, welcome to the Track on 2. It's a beautiful central Alberta day here in Lacombe, Alberta. We have 7 parimutuel races on the card for you today. The first one goes at 1:10. That's 3:10 Eastern Time. Got the pick 4, the pick 5, and the high 5 all in at a low 15% takeout rate. We're going to catch up on what's been happening over the last few months here at the Track on 2 and who is here racing. But to the matter at hand now, we have 2 qualifiers on today. And in this first one, we have got 6. We've got a couple of future stars of Alberta Standard Bred Racing. Number 1, you see the back there of Kevin Hildebrandt with the orange sash. That is Burn the Bridge, a 2-year-old brown filly by Up the Credit out of Rock in the Night. That's a homebred from Faith Valley Ranch, owned by Kevin and Katie. And the Hildebrandts have really reloaded for this meet at the Track on 2. They've got a whole bunch of horses in the barn. They've got some new additions. They've got some yearlings they're getting ready. So doing a great job, and should be making a dent here in the Track on 2 standings this year. Number 2, Midnight Casper. Where's that one? That's with Kelly Hort. There's your number 1, Burn the Bridge. Again, this will be the first time start for number 1, Burn the Bridge. You're taking a look at number 6, Seriously Quick. All right, there's a look at number 2, Midnight Casper, also a first-time qualifier. This one, Brett Litke, purchased from out east, is an Ohio bred by We Will See out of Ms. Betty's. Kelly Hort will be in the bike with that one. Kelly Hort also trains. Interesting to note, Midnight Casper is all paid up and is Ohio qualified in some stakes out there. All right, taking a look at number 5, Infinite Horizon for Darlene Wheatley. Blaine Chappell in the bike. That one has been off for 3 months. Number 3 is Spot Me Some Credit. Made 1 start in the Alberta Sire Stakes Starburst last October, finished up the track, and is back in here to qualify with driver Rob Scranage. Has been off for 9 months. And there's a look at number 4, Just My Buck and Luck, with Brandon Campbell in the bike. The second one for Rob Scranage in this qualifier. He's also got Spot Me Some Credit. Number 3, Just My Buck and Luck, has been off for 2 months. Needs to requalify in here today. That's a Winds of Change out of Guthrie, Hanover. All right, let's take a look in there. We see number 5, which is Infinite Horizon from Darlene Wheatley's barn. Blaine Chappell in the bike. Has been off for 3 months. Last started in April on an 8,000 claimer. So I think we have covered all of them again. Numbers 1 and 2, Burn the Bridge, Midnight Casper making their qualifying debuts today. It's beautiful out today. You still have lots of time to get down here to the track on 2. Just a little over an hour from Edmonton, about an hour and 15 minutes from Calgary. You've still got time to come down here and enjoy the day of races. It's supposed to get a little hotter here throughout the afternoon. Not quite as blistering hot as it has been the last week, but still is a beautiful day to be at the track. All right, we've got the starting car just getting set. And we've got everybody lining up for the first qualifier of 2 this morning at the track on 2. All right, we've got the first qualifying race of the 2026 summer meet at the track on 2. We are racing right through to mid-September every weekend. Number 1, Burn the Bridge. Number 2, Midnight Casper. Number 3, Spot Me Some Credit. Number 4, Just My Buck and Luck. Number 5, Infinite Horizon. And number 6 is Seriously Quick. Starting gate picks up speed, and here they come for the first qualifier. And they are off and pacing. Just My Buck and Luck right to the front, followed by Infinite Horizon. We've got Spot Me Some Credit and rough gated down along the inside, Midnight Casper taken to the outside by Hort. As they head into the turn, Brandon Campbell and Just My Buck and Luck will take over the second spot, but it is Spot Me Some Credit and Rob Scranage taking them to the quarter. Just My Buck and Luck is second, and then back in third, we have got Infinite Horizon, followed by Burn the Bridge. Closing up that gap from fifth is Seriously Quick, and way far back and distanced now is the first-time qualifier, Midnight Casper. Opening quarter in 28 seconds. We'll have to verify that time. Seems a little quick for these, but we've got Spot Me Some Credit on top with the lead. Now passing on the outside, here comes Brandon Campbell and Just My Buck and Luck. Also there now in third is Infinite Horizon, followed by Burn the Bridge, and now making a move from the backfield, Seriously Quick. Choice. All right, half-mile time in 1:01 flat, and Just My Buck and Luck putting on a clinic out there is up by about 8 lengths. They got to the 3/4 in 1:32 and 3. Just My Buck and Luck has had it all her own way, and Brandon is giving her a few reminders, but they're starting to come now from the outside. Here comes Dave Kelly and Seriously Quick. On the inside, Infinite Horizon and Blaine Chappell. As they come down to the wire, though, it is going to be Just My Buck and Luck, Seriously Quick, and Infinite Horizon. Burn the Bridge was fourth. And here comes Spot Me Some Credit in fifth. And bringing up the rear and finishing it out after that early miscue, Midnight Casper. The final time, 2:02 and 4. We'll have to have the judges verify those splits and the final time. Looks like everybody got through with a clean trip with the exception of Midnight Casper. We'll have the official results for you here shortly. All right, here's your official rundown for that first qualifier. The winner was number 4, Just My Buck and Luck, a 3-year-old bay filly by Winds of Change out of Guthrie, Hanover, from Rob Scranage's barn, driven by Brandon Campbell. Coming back into this qualifier after 2 months off. The winning time, 2:03. Second was number 6, Seriously Quick. Third was number 5, Infinite Horizon. Fourth was number 1, Burn the Bridge. Fifth, number 3, Spot Me Some Credit. And sixth was Midnight Casper. We're going to verify those splits, but we had the opening quarter in 28 flat, the half in 101 flat, 3/4 in 132 and 4, and the final running time 2:03. All right, on now to qualifier number 2. We've also got 6 in this one. These are all experienced horses, though, all coming back after layoffs. We even got some newcomers here, new to Alberta, from the Chris Kelly barn, or from owner Chris Kelly, rather, working with Hildebrandt Racing Stable. Had a chance to chat with Chris this morning in the barn. He's brought his horses from out east as he's moved here. And so a big shout out, a big welcome to him. We also have a new pickup, a private sale for Trevor Williams in here from Ontario, has been campaigning on the Ontario circuit. We'll introduce him to you very shortly. Again, the first of our 7 parimutuel races starts at 1:10. They've got a pick 4 and a pick 5 and a high 5, all at the 15% takeout rate. We also want to welcome some new wagering platform partners this meet. Welcome to those of you watching on Naira Bets. Welcome to the Track on 2. Amwager, also another new partner of ours. So welcome to Live Harness Racing. We are here every Sunday through to mid-September. And of course, a shout out to all of our current partners, Elite Turf, Monarch, Twin Spires, FanDuel, and ExpressBet. So glad that you could join us. Expecting a high of 23 degrees this afternoon in central Alberta. It is sunny and 20, humid, feels hotter than 20. We've had scorching hot temperatures all week. Translated into Fahrenheit, that's probably, I think we've had some days close to 90 degrees, if not feeling like more than 90 degrees, but definitely a change with the humidity here. Track on 2, located in a valley here where we somehow seem to avoid all the big storms. We've had very little rain here, I understand, at the track over the last few weeks. So great conditions. The track always well maintained and kept in fast conditions. Should see some good times later today. Don't forget that we also have the casino here at the Track on 2. It's open till 11 o'clock tonight. Food and drink specials. And of course, we have the food specials outside here. We've got food on every level of the grandstand. Check out everything that's going on by going to our website at thetracon2.com. Well, I am going to be picking horses with you. I should say I'm going to be picking winners for you this afternoon. If you'd like to follow along with me, you can find my selections on my website, announcerken.com, where you can also watch the races. You can also download free programs there off-site. You can also get my selections on my X account, AnnouncerKen. All right, just waiting for all of the horses to gather in the paddock, and we will be back with qualifier number 2. Right, horses are now on the track for qualifier number 2. You're taking a look at number 3, Outlaw Stay the Course, a 5-year-old bay gelding by Shadow Play out of Grand Slam Woman. This comes from Connie Colthammer's barn. Is getting another qualifier in, the 4th straight one since April. Tyson Jacoby is in the bike. This one has been off for 8 months. There's a look at number 5, Nothing Bugs Me, a 5-year-old brown gelding by Custard the Dragon. Phil Giesbrecht in the bike. That one is another one from the Hildebrandt Racing Stables barn. Number 2 is Chief Saratoga. Has been off for 2 months, has Rick Schneider in the bike. The old veteran 13-year-old Chief Saratoga. There's a look at number 1, Sam's Jizzy Jet, has had a couple months rest for the Hildebrandt barn. Hildebrandt with 2 in this qualifier. Mike Hennessy will drive. There's number 6, Look Mom, I Can Fly. This one by Lazarus out of Hurricane Trina from Rebecca Canuck's barn. Brandon Campbell's in the bike. This is a new pickup for Rebecca Canuck's barn. Trevor Williams brought this one in from Ontario, has been campaigning out in London as well as in Dresden. And where's number 4, Ermintrout? We haven't seen 4 yet. All right, we will get to Ermintrout, a 10-year-old. Another one from Rob Scranage's barn. Rob's going to handle the driving for that one. This one has been off for 7 months as well, owned by Faith Valley Ranch. There we go. Wearing that number 7 saddle pad. We've got another one in here. Who's 7? That's Midnight Casper. You're going to let him try again? All right, the mystery of the number 7 solved. It looks like we're going to give Midnight Casper, who did not qualify in that first qualifier. We're going to give him a second chance in here. It's going to be a 3-year-old brown colt. Kelly Hort is going to drive. This is the one that I was telling you that Brett Litke had brought in from out east and is Ohio Stakes qualified. So we were going to have 7 in qualifier number 2. Again, number 7 is Midnight Casper, which didn't really put it all together in the first qualifier, so might as well give him another shot in here. All right, looks like we are getting set for the start of qualifier number 2. Running a little behind here. As soon as the qualifiers are done, we are going to have our scratches and changes for our 7-race card this afternoon. Opening day at the track on 2. And the starter has called the Pacers for this qualifier. From the inside out, number 1 is Sam's Jizzy Jet with Mike Hennessy. Number 2, Chief Saratoga with Rick Schneider. Number 3, Outlaw Stay the Course with Tyson Jacoby. Number 4, Ermintrout. Rob Scranage. Number 5, Nothing Bugs Me. Phil Giesbrecht. Number 6, Look Mom, I Can Fly with Brandon Campbell. And number 7, the late edition, is Midnight Casper. Second qualifier of the day, here they come. They're off and pacing. Midnight Casper a little reluctant to get up to the gate. It is Ermintrout being sent hard to the front. Chief Saratoga, Sam's Jizzy Jet are also there. Look Mom, I Can Fly is also into the mix early. But as they head into the turn, it is Chief Saratoga with the lead. Giesbrecht and Nothing Bugs Me is second. And then it is back to Sam's Jizzy Jet. All right. Make That Ermintrout is on top with the lead. So Ermintrout is the leader. Nothing Bugs Me is second. Third is Sam's Jizzy Jet. Fourth is Look Mom, I Can Fly. Then back to Chief Saratoga, Outlaw, Stay the Course. And it looks like that we do have Midnight Casper. Behaving this time, going down the backside is Your Trailer. All right, going to verify that quarter time again. But we've got the half in 58 and 2. And it's Rob Scranich, Ermintrout with the lead. In second, Nothing Bugs Me. Then third is Sam's Jizzy Jet. First up on the outside, Look Mom, I Can Fly. Getting tested out there by Campbell. Now following the cover, here comes Midnight Casper, looking a lot better than that first qualifier. And your two trailers are Chief Saratoga, Outlaw Stay the Course moves to the outside. 3/4, 1:29 and 4. Ermintrout trying to see this through. Has the lead. Now from the outside, here comes Look Mom, I Can Fly, and Campbell now getting a bit of urging. And Look Mom, I Can Fly goes right on by. Ermintrout is second. And following that cover, looking more into it this time and putting in a good race this time is Midnight Casper. We'll have the official rundown for you, but again, unofficially, that time of 1:58 flat. Maybe an indication of what we're going to see today with this hot weather here in central Alberta and lightning fast track conditions. We'll be back with the official results shortly. Sorry, 6745? Okay. Right, here's your official rundown for qualifier number 2. The winner, number 6, Look Mom, I Can Fly. Number 7, Midnight Casper, getting it all together and finishing well. Took second for Brett Litke. Congratulations. Third was number 4, Ermintrout. Fourth was number 5, Nothing Bugs Me. Sixth, number 1, Sam's Jizzy Jet. And seventh was number 2, Chief Saratoga. Here's your splits. We're going to have to verify those, but the opening quarter in 28 flat, the half in 58 and 2, 3/4 in 1:29 and 4, and the final time 1:58 flat. And if that is correct, boy, we are in for an afternoon with our second qualifier going in 1:58 flat. Expecting some fast times today. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back for another season of exciting harness racing action at Central Alberta's The Track on 2. So glad to have you joining us again this year. We have dates right through till mid-September. We are back racing every Sunday in July and August. And then all heck breaks loose in September. We've got 6 race dates within the first 16 days of September, including a special Labor Day card. Our first action starts pretty quick, actually. August 2nd, we start our Track on 2 condition claiming series. August 30th, we have the eliminations for the Ron Orr and Elizabeth Johnson Memorial Pace for 4-year-olds. The final goes on September 6th. And we've got a brand new stakes we are introducing this year on Labor Day. We have the Lacombe Cup. It is an open stakes. The best pacers from Alberta will be here for that one, so don't miss it. Closing day, Wednesday, September 16th. We want to give some shout-outs and welcomes to Mike Hennessy and Rebecca Canuck back to defend their meet titles as leading driver and trainer. Welcome back to Dave Kelly, who is here today, and to Brandon Campbell, who both join us for this Track on 2 meet. And I want to give a shout out to owner Chris Kelly, who's now brought his horses to Alberta to join us. He's got 2 in today, racing under the colors of the Hildebrandt Racing Stable. And in terms of wagering, we had some great prices in our first ever spring meet back in March. Hope to continue that through this meet here. We've got 7 races today. A pick 4 starting in race 2, pick 5 sequence in race 3, and the high 5 in race 7. Those are all at the low 15% takeout. And we want to give a shout out to our new wagering partners, Naira Bets and Amwager. A shout out to our existing partners, Elite Turf, Monarch, Twin Spires, FanDuel, ExpressBet, and others. Thank you so much for joining us. Been a sizzling summer here in Alberta. We've had incredible weather, hot temperatures. The track fortunately has avoided the rain for the last several weeks. Up to 23 this afternoon. We are going to be mainly sunny and a high of 23. It is 20 right now. The track is exceptionally fast. Here's your scratches and changes for the afternoon. First race, the first half of the early double and the first leg of the early pick 3. We have no changes. Also no changes for race number 2, which kicks off our pick 4 today. In race number 3, we have a scratch. Scratch number 3, Carving Credit, is a vet scratch. The third goes to the post with the field of 6, and that is the start of today's pick 5. No changes in race number 4, the first half of a daily double. Race number 5 kicks off the late pick 3. Scratch number 3, Smokin' Joe. Smokin' Joe is a vet scratch. We are down to 7 in race number 5. Race number 6 kicks off the first half of the late double. There are no changes. And in race number 7, today's high 5, scratch the number 2, Ava's Angel Baby. Ava's Angel Baby is a judge's scratch. The 7th goes to the post with a field of 8. I'll be picking horses for you all afternoon. You can check out my selections on my X account, Announcer Ken, or go to my website, announcerken.com. Don't forget, food and drinks are available in all levels of the grandstand. The casino is open tonight until 11 o'clock. You can check out all the happenings here by going to our website, thetracon2.com. We will be back with selections very shortly. All right, back for selections for the very first race of the 2026 summer meet. And we kick this off with an early pick 3 race. I like number 1, Bet on Amelia. Taking a look at the company that Bet on Amelia is racing against in this first race. Definitely the fastest one in here. I've got a great close that last race, made up a couple lengths down the stretch. My number 1 selection, Bet on Amelia here. I like for second. Number 9, Captain's Hideaway. I always like putting a little bit of money on the trailing field horse. If the 1 or the 2 are speed horses, they get a chance to get some cover, draft off those ones and follow them home. Not to mention the fact that Captain's Hideaway also putting up some great times as well. And to round out the trifecta, I like number 8, HF Faith at Full Speed. From Harold Hainings's barn, and for driver James Jungquist. James with a couple of wins yesterday at Century Downs. Had a fantastic day. Hopefully he continues the hot hand for my selection by coming in third for that one. So I would play the trifecta boxing 1, 9, and 8. If you are playing the pick 3 in race number 2, I like number 7, Baron's Luck. Yes, from the outside, but I think Baron's Luck has a lot of upside with speed. Also closed up 3.5 lengths in his last race. And then in race number 3, I like number 4, He's Still Watching. As a matter of fact, He's Still Watching is my best bet of the day. Head and shoulders, it looks like, in class above the rest here. So my pick 3 ticket looks like this. 1-9 with 137 with 4 for $1. That is a $6 ticket. We'll be picking horses for you all afternoon. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Good luck, everybody. We now have 17 minutes to post time. The judges have taken a look at the times for the first two qualifiers and have decided to start out the day with the track rated as good with a 1 second variant for wind. It is a breezy day here at the track on 2, so let's try that out. The track rated as good with a 1 second wind variant. Ten minutes to post time, 10 minutes. 6 minutes to post time. One is going to be coming out last. Parade to post for the first race of the season at the track on 2. Non-winners of 2, Win Play Show, first half of the early double, first leg of the early pick 3, Exacta, Trifecta, and Superfecta wagering. Number 1, Bet on Amelia, owned by Albert Branham, trained and driven by Darren Callahan. Number 2, Dollying in Credit, owned by Kevin and Katie Hildebrandt and Aline Hildebrandt, trained by Kevin Hildebrandt, and the driver is Phil Giesbrecht. Number 3, Shoot 'em Jake Shoot 'em, owned by Trevor Williams and Tim Gordon, trained by Rebecca Canuck. Mike Hennessy's in the bike. Here's the first of 2 for Rick Schneider. Number 4 is Gotcha's Big Guy, owned by Alan Christensen, driven by Dave Kelly. Number 5, Snow Dragon, owned by Kelly Hort and Carol Dunbar. Kelly Hort trains and drives. Number 6, Gotcha by the Toga, is the other half of the Rick Schneider trained entry and also owned by Al Christensen. Rick Schneider will handle the driving duties for that one. There's number 7, Stand in My Shadow, owned by Ray Henry, trained and driven by Brandon Campbell. Number 8, HF Faith at Full Speed, is owned by Colleen Haining and Mark Haining. Harold Haining trains, James Junquist drives. And starting from the second tier is number 9, Captain's Hideaway, owned and trained by Brett Litke, driven by Drew Campbell. That's your field for the opener at the track on 2. First half of the early double, first leg of the early pick 3, Win Place Show, Exacta, Trifecta, and Superfecta wagering. Well, back at it for another year of picking winners for you. It's been a mixed week for me trying to pick winners at some of the other tracks. The heartbreak of missing out on a pick 4 by 1 number or the pick 5 by 1 number, but that's not going to happen here. I'm going to pick you some winners today. Hope that you're excited about playing with us in this first race. My top choice is number 1, Bet on Amelia. Put up a 157 and 2 in a third place finish last time out. Has the inside. I like Bet on Amelia to win this one. My second choice, if we can find her, is number 9, Captain's Hideaway. Captain's Hideaway starting from the second tier. I always like to have the second tier horse that is following speed included somewhere in the bet. Is winless this year, but I think has a shot with Drew Campbell following the speed. So number 9, Captain's Hideaway, is going to be my second choice. My third choice would have rated higher, but that's number 8, HF Faith at Full Speed. I think just from that outside post position, I would like to move him up a little bit higher, but I think that's a really tough impost. So I'm going to put HF Faith at Full Speed in there for third. So my ticket is going to look like 198 for the trifecta. And I'm going to play the pick 3 for $1. My combination is numbers 1 and 9 in this race. In the next race, I think that's a wide open race. I do like numbers 1, 3, and 7. But in the third race, my best bet of the day is going to be number 4, He's Still Watching. So that's my single in the pick 3, 1, 9 with 1, 3, 7 with 4. That's a $6 combination. All right, time is out on the clock. We are getting set for the first race. And the starter is called the Pacers. A shout out to our friend David in Vulcan, Alberta, who watches us all the time. Says it looks like a beautiful day out here at the track on 2, and he is absolutely right. We've got a strong wind, up to 60 kilometer an hour wind. Looks like it's going to be at the drivers and horses' backs as they go into the clubhouse turn. So as a result, the track is rated as good with a 1-second wind variant. Thank you, everybody, for coming down. We've got a good crowd downstairs at the track on 2 for live racing. And for those of you watching at home, drop me a line. Go to my X, Announcer Ken, send me a message. Or you can hit me up on Facebook. We've got 9 behind the gate for the opener at the track on 2, the first leg of the early pick 3. And here they come. They are off. From the center, Gotcha's Big Guy. From the outside, Stand in My Shadow and HF Faith at Full Speed. But it's going to be Gotcha's Big Guy taking back now as Bet on Amelia from the inside goes out for the lead. From the outside, Stand in My Shadow, and Brandon Campbell challenging from the outside is going to look for a seat on the inside. Then back in third, it's Captain's Hideaway, which got away well. Fourth is going to be Gotcha's Big Guy in the opening quarter in 28 and 1. The leader as they head down the backside, Bet on Amelia. Bet down to 4 to 5 in second, right on the helmet. It's Brandon Campbell and Stand in My Shadow. Now third is Captain's Hideaway. Fourth is Gotcha's Big Guy. And then it's back to Snow Dragon on the inside on the outside now. And sixth and moving up is Shoot 'em, Jake Shoot 'em. And then we are going back to your trailers. HF Faith at Full Speed. And Gotcha by the Toga, the half in 59 and 3, and now moving up on the outside. There goes Stand in My Shadow, and Campbell takes that one to the front. Bet on Amelia sitting second, now third. Captain's Hideaway still not challenged yet as gapping in fourth. It looks like Gotcha's Big Guy is there. Trying to shoot a gap, though, is Snow Dragon, now for up on the outside, and stalling out is Shoot 'em, Jake Shoot 'em. They round the turn, and Stand in My Shadow's taking over the lead, and we'll try to bring it home. 130 and 1 for the 3 quarters. And now getting some reminders. Stand in My Shadow, getting them from Campbell. Up on the inside, Bet on Amelia might just have a little bit left. And from the outside, here comes Drew Campbell and Captain's Hideaway. Coming down to the final 16th, Stand in My Shadows trying to hold on. Here comes Bet on Amelia, but it's too late. It's going to be Stand in My Shadow to win it. Bet on Amelia was second. Third from the outside, Captain's Hideaway, and Snow Dragon rounds out the superfecta. The mile, 1:59.3. The unofficial winner of the first race, number 7, Stand in My Shadow. Second, number 1, Bet on Amelia. Third, number 9, Captain's Hideaway. And fourth, number 5, Snow Dragon. 7-1-9-5. Upcoming second race is the start of today's Pick 4, the most popular bet here at the track on 2. There are no changes in race number 2. Win, Play, Show, Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta wagering. Now returning to the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner of the first race, number 7, Stand in My Shadow. Stand in My Shadow is a 3-year-old black gelding by Shadow Play out of Macho Chick by Mach 3. Second win of the year in 8 starts. Today in a time of 1:59.3. Stand in My Shadow, owned by Ray Henry, trained and driven to victory by Brandon Campbell. And the first race is now official. The winner, number 7, Stand in My Shadow. Second, number 1, Bet on Amelia. Third, number 9, Captain's Hideaway. And fourth, number 5, Snow Dragon. Number 7, Stand in My Shadow, paid $16.30 to win, $6.50 to place, $5.20 to show. Second, number 1, Bet on Amelia, $3.20 and $2.60. Third, number 9, Captain's Hideaway, $4.20 to show. And fourth, number 5, Snow Dragon, $2 exacta, 7-1, $40.40. $1 trifecta, 7-1-9, $114.65. 20-cent superfecta, 7-1-9-5, $72.19. Upcoming second race kicks off today's Pick 4. Make sure you get your wagers in early. No changes for the second race. Win, Play, Show, Exacta, Trifecta, and Superfecta wagering. Let's take a look at the changes for the races after that in the Pick 4. In race number 3, scratch number 3, Carving Credit. That's a vet scratch. Third race is also the start of the Pick 5. No changes, race number 4. And in race number 5, scratch number 3, Smokin' Joe. Smokin' Joe is a vet scratch. 15 minutes to post time. Well, you could say that that first race was wind assisted as we had the wind at the drivers and horses' backs heading into the clubhouse turn. And as we mentioned, there's about a 60-kilometer-an-hour wind going on right now, which is the reason why we've been downgraded to a good track with a 1 second assisted or a 1 second wind variant. But seeing that, Brandon Campbell with the keen eye took advantage of that with the lack of speed on the inside, went to the front halfway down the backside and takes the win for Ray Henry. Congratulations to Ray Henry and Brandon, the trainer and driver of number 7, Stand in My Shadow. All right, moving on now to race number 2, which kicks off the pick 4 for today. It's always our most popular wager at the track on 2. I'm going to go with number 7, Baron's Luck on top. I do like the times that he's putting up. Not too jazzed about that outside post position, but I'm going to take number 1, Tell a Secret for second, and number 3, A Touch of Art, as Travis looks for a horse on the track. And back there to show you the current conditions here at the track on 2. If you're playing the pick 4 ticket, let's take a look at race number 3. Race 3, my best bet of the day is number 4, He's Still Watching. And don't forget that we have that vet scratch for number 3, Carving Credit. I am going to keep He's Still Watching as a single, which was my demise this week, playing some pick 4s and pick 5s elsewhere. But He's Still Watching, by far the fastest pacer in this race. I'm going to also give some support to number 7, YV Larceny, as well as number 5, The Great Shark. So if you want to throw them in for the pick 4, those would be my other choices. In race number 4, I like number 3, Do Me No Wrong. It's going to be 16th time the charm. If she does break her maiden today, but it's a field of 5 maidens. We've got a couple of horses making their career debuts today, but I do think that this time around, Do Me No Wrong has no excuses, should be able to put them away. If you're looking for other ones to support, I like number 1, Al's Ace in the Hole, and the first-time starter, number 2, Dance. And then in the final leg of the pick 4, race number 5, I do like number 1, Chase Is on the Case, coming off a win and being run right back off that win earlier this week. Other ones that I would like in there are number 7, I'm a Dude, and number 8, Wits Beach. Again, outside posts are a question mark, but especially of those two, though, I do like number 7, I'm a Dude, up for second, has a couple of third-place finishes in his last 2 races. So my pick 4 ticket's going to look like this. It's going to be 137 with 4, with 1 and 3, with 1 and 7. Let's play that for $1, so we get a bigger share of the winnings. That's a $12 combination. All right, we've got some horses on the track now. 10 minutes to post time. Good luck on your pick 4 ticket. That's okay. I don't need it now. Oh, I forgot to do the rundown. Let's do the rundown for that last race. Can you turn it down, please? Here's the official rundown for race number 1. Number 1, Bet on Amelia was second. Number 2, Dollying in Credit was 6th. Number 3, Shoot 'em Jake Shoot 'em was 7th. Number 4, Gotcha's Big Guy was 9th. Number 5, Snow Dragon 4th. Number 6, Gotcha by the Toga 8th. Number 7, Stand in My Shadow, your race winner. Number 8, HF Faith at Full Speed was 5th. And number 9, Captain's Hideaway was 3rd. Top down, 2, 6, 7, 9, 4, 8, 1, 5, and 3. The winning time, 1:59 and 3 for number 7, Stand in My Shadow. Maidens are on the track for the second race. The start of today's Pick 4 Win Place Show. Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta wagering. Number 1 on debut is Tell a Secret, owned by Derek Stout and Jeff Bannock. Trained by Doug Stout, Mike Hennessy will drive. Number 2, CF Beat the Rain, owned by Kelly Hort and Preston Shaw. Kelly Hort trains and drives. Number 3, A Touch of Art, owned by Rod Hennessy, Lauren Duffield, Jean Crochetier, and Alan Roth. Rod Hennessy trains. Tyson Jacoby in the bike. Number 4 is Artana, owned by Cody Easton and trained by Alina McLeod. Blaine Chappell will parade this horse, but the driver is Brandon Campbell. Number 5, Maximum Chaos, owned by Blake Smith, trained by Rick Schneider. Dave Kelly drives. Number 6, CF Listen to Me, owned by Kevin and Katie Hildebrandt and Aline Hildebrandt. Trained by Kevin Hildebrandt. The driver is Phil Giesbrecht. And there's a look at number 7, Baron's Luck, owned and trained by Michelle Danroth. The driver is Drew Campbell. That's your field for the second race, kicking off today's Pick 4 Win Place Show, Exacta, Trifecta, and Superfecta wagering. Post time in 2 minutes. All right, if you are playing this second race, I like on top number 7, Baron's Luck, with number 1, Tell a Secret for second, and number 3, A Touch of Art for third. I'm thinking of playing the trifecta for that one and probably just boxing those 3. We talked about the Pick 4 earlier, and I do think that if you're trying to save a bit of money here, I do like in race number 3, he's still watching my best bet of the day as a single. So you might be able to cut back there, but I'm going to go with a Pick 4 ticket that is 137 with 4. With 1-3 with 1-7. That's a $12 ticket. And the $1 trifecta box, 1, 3, and 7 is going to be a $6 ticket. Good luck to you. If you are on track, make sure you get to the windows early to avoid being shut out. Now, less than a minute to post time. Good luck. Starter is called the Pacers. It's post time. Getting set for this first leg of today's Pick 4. We've got the first time starter in here. On the inside is number 1, Tell a Secret. An $18,000 purchase at the Asha Yearling sale for the barn of Doug Stout. Mike Hennessy drives. We've also got number 3, A Touch of Art in here after the layoff. Made it back in here after 2 qualifiers. All right, starting gate starts to pick up speed. Here they come. They are off. Sharp on the outside. Baron's Luck getting sent right to the front. Tell a Secret on the inside is second, followed by CF Beat the Rain and A Touch of Art. Wide into the turn, that's Giesbrecht and CF Listen to Me. They're almost in program order. We've got Tell a Secret on top with the lead. or make that Baron's Luck, sorry. Second is Tell a Secret. Then back in third is CF Beat the Rain. A Touch of Art is next, followed by Artana. Then it's back to Maximum Chaos and the trailer, CF Listen to Me. Opening quarter in 28-4. It's the 6-5 favorite, Baron's Luck, with Drew Campbell on top with the lead. Closing up the gap, and eager as the first-time starter, Tell a Secret. And third, it is CF Beat the Rain, followed by A Touch of Art. There's 2 lengths further back to Aratana, and then another length back to Maximum Chaos and CF Listen to Me. 7 heading down the backside, and they've reached the half in 59-2. It is Baron's Luck with the lead. In second is Tell a Secret, and then in third, CF Beat the Rain. Fourth is now A Touch of Art. Now first up on the outside, there goes CF Listen to Me, which flushes cover in the form of A Touch of Art, and the trailer now is Maximum Chaos. They're coming up to the 3 quarters, and Baron's Luck has controlled the pace, is going to take them to that marker in 1:30-1. So it is Baron's Luck and Drew Campbell now starting to get some reminders. Second is Tell a Secret, the first-time starter. And then back in third, Aratana. Coming down the stretch, Baron's Luck and Drew Campbell now extending the lead by 3 lengths. And now Baron's Luck on cruise control, coming down to win the second. The battle for second, Tell a Secret. The first-time starter holds on. CF Beat the Rain was third, and fourth was CF Listen to Me. The mile, 1:58-2. The unofficial winner, number 7, Baron's Luck. Second, number 1, Tell a Secret. Third, number 2, CF Beat the Rain. And fourth, number 6, CF Listen to Me. 7, 1, 2, and 6. Upcoming third race kicks off today's pick 5. We've got a vet scratch. Number 3, Carving Credit, is scratched in the third race. That one goes to the post of the field of 6. Win, place, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta wagering. It's picture time for the unofficial winner of the second race, number 7, Baron's Luck. He's a 3-year-old bay gelding by Baron Hanover out of Jan's Lucky Girl by Cam Luck. First win of the season for Baron's Luck in 10 starts. The winning time, 1:58-2. That's a maiden breaker for Baron's Luck, owned and trained by Michelle Danroth. The winning driver, Drew Campbell. And the second race is now official. The winner, number 7, Baron's Luck. Second, number 1, Tell a Secret. Third, number 2, CF Beat the Rain. And fourth, number 6, CF Listen to Me. Number 7, Baron's Luck, paid $440 to win, $250 to place, $210 to show. Second, number 1, Tell a Secret, $380 to place, $260 to show. Third, number 2, CF Beat the Rain, paying $230. And fourth is number 6, CF Listen to Me. $2 exact to 7-1, paid $16.70. $1 trifecta, 7-1-2, $21.55. 20-cent superfecta, 7126, $7.92. And the early daily double for $2. The numbers were 7 and 7, $27.70. Upcoming third race is the start of today's Pick 5. We've got a scratch. Number 3, Carving Credit, is a vet scratch in the third. That one is down to a field of 6. Let's take a look at the remainder of the card for changes. Fourth race is okay. In the fifth race, scratch number 3, Smokin' Joe, a vet scratch. The fifth goes to the post with a field of 7. Sixth race is clear. And in the seventh race, scratch number 2, Ava's Angel Baby. That's a judge's scratch. The seventh goes to the post with a field of 8. 15 minutes to post time. Another winner produced by the sire Baron Hanover, and a maiden-breaking win for Baron's Luck. Congratulations to trainer, owner Michelle Danroth, and for driver Drew Campbell, winning in 158-2. The favorite to kick off the Pick 4. That one was actually probably a pretty easy one to pick, and of course, I got the exacta for you. Let's try to do the Pick 5 for you with some selections in the next 5 races. And in this upcoming race, don't forget that we have scratched number 3, Carving Credit. Carving Credit is a vet scratch. All right, taking a look in race number 3. I'm going to go with a single for my Pick 5. Number 4, He's Still Watching. He's Still Watching with Phil Giesbrecht in the bike. Looks head and shoulders above the rest of the field here. This one was the winner of last summer's Ron Orr Pace. And is back. Okay, 4, 7, and 5. YV Larceny is my second choice. Thank you for that, Sam. Sam, I'm trying to get you to go onto the track to take another shot. All right, good. Just so we've got that straight. So he's still watching my top choice in here for the exact number 7, YV Larceny, but I will give a shot to number 4. He's still, number 5, the Great Shark as my replacement third choice in this one if you are playing the trifecta. So 4, 7, and 5. If you are playing that pick 5, let's go through the next few races. Race 4, we've got a short field of 5 with a couple of first-time starters in here, but I do think that number 3, Do Me No Wrong, it's going to be 16th time the charm for Do Me No Wrong. Should have no excuses in here. Is putting up some good numbers in terms of some times. And James Jungquist, hot with a couple of wins yesterday, should take that one if you're looking for some backup. Of course, the other experienced horse in the 4th race for maidens is number 1, Al's Ace in the Hole. And you could look at the first-time starter, Dance, the homebred. For Margaret White as a possibility in there as well. In the 3rd leg of the pick 5, I like number 1, Chase Is on the Case, running right back from that win the other day at Century Downs. Going to make it 2 straight wins. And of course, number 3, Smokin' Joe is a vet scratch in the 5th race. I'm also looking at number 7, I'm a Dude. Has a couple of 3rd place finishes last time out. Looks ready. The post position is going to be a factor, but not as much as for number 8, Wit Speech, my 3rd choice. Has a second 4 starts ago, but has not shown anything really since then, although I think is probably the best of the rest in this field. The post is a question, so 1, 7, and 8 are the ones that I like in the 5th race. In race number 6, I'm going to go with Tahuya Velocious. Tahuya Velocious really putting up some good numbers here. Had a little bit of a dry spell there, but has come back now, finished 3rd last time out. The main challenger is going to be number 3, No Free Tricks, where she won her first Alberta race last summer here at the track on 2. I think she's got a shot at it, and also going to look at number 4, Eric Shark. And then in the 7th and final, I like number 6, Centerpiece, numbers 9 and 3, Time for Me to Fly, and number 3, Just Ched. So let's take a look on how this ticket sets up for the pick 5. Let's go with number 4 with 1 and 3, with 1 and 7, with 2 and 3, with 3, 6, and 9. Going to play that for $1. That's a $24 ticket. All right. Good luck. Make sure you get your wagers in early. There's 9 minutes to post time. Pacers on the track for the third race. It's a non-winners 4 handicap. It's also the start of today's Pick 5 Win Place Show, Exacta, Trifecta, and Superfecta wagering. Number 1, Francesca, owned by Chris Kelly, trained by Kevin Hildebrandt, the driver Brandon Campbell. Number 2, Life's About to Get Good, owned by Outback Stable and trained by Nick Sass. Dave Kelly's in the bike. The 3 is Scratched. Number 4, He's Still Watching, owned by Owen Pinato Jr., trained by Lance Ward. Phil Giesbrecht will drive. Number 5, The Great Shark, owned and trained by Michelle Danroth, driven by Mike Hennessy. Number 6 is Vintage Lass, owned by Cody Easton, trained by Alina McLeod, the driver Ryan Grundy. And number 7 is YV Larceny, owned by Kelly Hort, Carol Dunbar, and Blair Corbeil, trained and driven by Kelly Hort. That's your field for the third race. The first leg of today's Pick 5. Win Place Show, Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta wagering. Post time in less than 3 minutes. All right, well, if you are not alive in the Pick 4, here's a great opportunity for you to get involved in another one of the horizontal bets, the Pick 5. I like He's Still Watching. My best bet today, if you're putting that together in a Pick 5, my ticket is 4 with 1-3, with 1-7, with 2-3, with 3-6-9, a $24 combination. If you're playing the trifecta this race, I like numbers 4, 7, and 5, the Great Shark, I'm going to throw in there for third. If you've got the kids here at the track, we've got the kids' stick races happening after the 5th race today. Just have them down on the apron, on the rail, and we will get them in. And also, if you want to do a barn tour, we're going to be doing one right after race number 7 today. Just meet downstairs at the main foyer, and we'll take you through for a look at what happens in the barns here at the track on 2. Now less than a minute to post time. We've got co-favorites, number 4, He's Still Watching, and number 5, The Great Shark, both at 8-5. Starters called the Pacers. It's post time. We are down to a field of 6 with the scratch of the number 3. And now taking slightly bit more money is the Ron Orr Pace winner, number 4, He's Still Watching, with Phil Giesbrecht at 7-5. A very soft spot, I think, in here for He's Still Watching today. The Great Shark, winless this season, is going to try to get back into it. We'll have something to say about it for owner-trainer Michelle Danroth. Six on the gate for race number 3 at the track on 2, and here they come. They're off and pacing. He's still watching, slightly gapped off the gate as usual, but heading into the turn, the Great Shark is sent to the front. So the Great Shark on top with the lead on the inside, Brandon Campbell and Francesca. Then back to Dave Kelly, and Life's About to Get Good. Now settling into fourth, it's the favorite. He's still watching. The two trailers, Vintage Lass and YV Larceny. It's the Great Shark, the leader, and setting the pace, taking them past the quarter, 28-2. In the pocket, Francesca. In third is Life's About to Get Good. Half a length back in fourth is He's Still Watching. 5 lengths back to the leader is Vintage Lass, and the trailer, YV Larceny. No one moves as they head down the backside. The pace being set by the Great Shark. Coming up to the half-mile marker, Francesca is in second. Now first up, there's the move from He's Still Watching, and Giesbrecht takes that one right by to the half in 59-1. A breather for this field of 6, and He's Still Watching now starts to widen the gap. He's Still Watching up by 2 lengths. The Great Shark is in second. Third on the outside, Vintage Lass. And fourth of the breakaway pack is Francesca. It's another 3 lengths back in fifth to Life's About to Get Good, and the trailer, YV Larceny. He's Still Watching comfortably in front now by 3 lengths. The 3/4 time, 127-1. He's Still Watching extends the lead by 4. The battle is for second. He's Still Watching with the lead. From the outside now, here comes Life's About to Get Good. But coming down past the 16th, it is going to be He's Still Watching. Up by 5 lengths, He's Still Watching wins it. Second on the inside, Francesca. From the outside, coming late was YV Larceny. There's going to be a photo for place. The time, 156-1. The unofficial winner, number 4, He's Still Watching. Second, number 1, Francesca. Third was number 7, YV Larceny, and fourth was number 6, Vintage Lass. 4-1-7-6. Upcoming fourth race, there are no changes. First half of a daily double, win, place, show, exacta wagering. Now entering the winner's circle, the unofficial winner of the third race, number 4, He's Still Watching. A 5-year-old bay gelding by He's Watching out of Too Hot to Handle by Cam Luck. Second win of the year for He's Still Watching in 13 starts with a season's best, 156-1. He's Still Watching, owned by Owen Pinato Jr., trained by Lance Ward, the winning driver, Phil Giesbrecht. Third race now official. The winner, number 4, He's Still Watching. Second, number 1, Francesca. Third, number 7, YV Larceny. And fourth, number 6, Vintage Lass. Number 4, He's Still Watching, paid $340, $290, $210. Number 1, Francesca, $840 to place, $370 to show. Third, number 7, YV Larceny, $280 to show. And fourth is number 6, Vintage Lass. $2 exacta, 4-1, $20.20. $1 trifecta, 4, 1, 7, $28.55. 20-cent superfecta, 4, 1, 7, 6, $11.68. And the early pick 3 for $1. The numbers were 7, with 4 or 3. 3 out of 3 paid $28.05. Upcoming fourth race. First half of a daily double. There's no changes. Win, place, show, exacta wagering. Post time in 15 minutes. Here's the official rundown for the third race. Number 1, Francesca, was second. Number 2, Life's About to Get Good, was sixth. The 3 was scratched. Number 4, He's Still Watching, your race winner. Number 5, The Great Shark, was fifth. Number 6, Vintage Lass, was fourth. And number 7, YV Larceny, was third. From the top down, 2, 6, scratched, 1, 5, 4, and 3. The winning time, 1:56 and 1 for He's Still Watching. Congratulations to Owen Penato Jr. and trainer Lance Ward, and of course driver Phil Giesbrecht. He's Still Watching, was watching them all in the rearview mirror because he made that one look easy with his second win of the year. And for us, that means we are alive in the pick 5 and the pick 4. We've picked a couple of winners for you today. Let's kind of try to keep that going for you here with race number 4. We've got a short field with 2 first-time starters in here. I think this is a pretty easy one to pick. I'm looking at the times put up by the first-time starters. Aren't quite up to where they are for the times for the 2 experienced horses in here. So I am going to go with number 3, Do Me No Wrong, as my top choice in race number 4. For second, I like Al's Ace in the Hole. I just think that their times, their experience, if they don't win today, they need to win today. This is a pretty soft spot for both of these ones. So number 3, Do Me No Wrong, and number 1, Al's Ace in the Hole. You could throw in the first-time starter, number 2, Dance, as a possibility in there, but I think I'm going to wait to watch that one next time out. For the second half of the daily double, Race number 5, we've got a vet scratch. That's number 3, Smokin' Joe. But in the 5th race, I'm going to look for Chase Is on the Case to make it back-to-back wins. Now, this one raced earlier this week at Century Downs and put up a win. Raced right back today, but I do think that Chase Is on the Case, even before I saw that race was carded at the Downs, I did like Chase Is on the Case to win this one. Got some speedy times in here, 157 before the win in 155 and 3. That is much faster than anybody else in here. I also do like from the outside, number 7, I'm a Dude with Brandon Campbell. That one usually likes to go to the front. I've got the post position as a knock against him today, although I do think that I'm a Dude is going to try to get to the front and will try to hold on. I'm also going to throw the outsider, number 8, Wits Beach, in there for a piece. Has some good final quarter times. I think has a shot at getting in there and will probably try to follow I'm a Dude to the front. So Speed is the name of this race today, but I'm going to go with the 1. Chase Is on the Case to win it. If you're playing the daily double, I'm going to go with numbers 1 and 3 in this 4th race, with numbers 1 and 7 in the second half of the double. I'm going to play a $2 double combination, 1-3 with 1-7, and that is an $8 ticket. Don't forget that we've got the kids' stick horse races on the apron out in front of the rail after the 5th race. And also, if you'd like to know what the barns look like here at the track on 2, we are going to be doing a barn tour immediately following race number 7 today. Just meet down in the foyer in the front entrance. Okay. 7 minutes to post time. 7 minutes. Maiden Claimers on track for the fourth race. It's the first half of a daily double. Win, place, show, exacta wagering. Number 1, Al's Ace in the Hole, owned by Marie Brooking and Len Denham. Trained by Marie, the driver's Drew Campbell. First time starter is number 2, Dance. This one's owned and trained by Margaret White. The driver is Kelly Hort. Number 3, Do Me No Wrong, owned and trained by Clint Warrington, the driver James Jungquist. Number 4, Sent for Credit, owned and trained by Kevin Hildebrandt, co-owned with Katie Hildebrandt. The driver is Phil Giesbrecht. And another on debut is number 5, Sinalta Fire Dance, owned by Owen Pinato Jr. Trained by Rick Schneider, Dave Kelly drives. That's your field for the fourth race. Maiden Claimers, first half of a daily double. Win, place, show, exacta wagering. Less than 2 minutes to post time. Well, there you have a look at Sinalta Fire Dance, a $7,000 purchase at the Asha Yearling sale. Making her first career start for the Rick Schneider barn. Also, the first time starter is number 2, Dance, a homebred for Margaret White. And is actually now the 4-5 favorite in here. But I do like number 3, Do Me No Wrong, as my top choice here. Do Me No Wrong, showing some experience, of course, 15 lifetime starts, no wins yet, but taking a look at this, I think experience counts for a lot. Just looking at the times, Dance qualified in 2:04, finished in 5th. Now, if it would have been a 2:04 qualifying win, maybe, I would have looked at that and suggested that there were some slower horses in that one, but 5th place for 2:04. I'm going to go elsewhere. I'm going to take the number 3, Do Me No Wrong, as my top pick. I'm going to take number 1, Al's Ace in the Hole, as my second choice, consistently putting up about 2-minute times on that one. Al's Ace in the Hole, 39 career starts. This is going to be start number 40. Perhaps it could be Al's Ace in the Hole as well, but going to take him for second today. I will throw in number 2, Dance, for third, so I'm going to take numbers 3, 1, and 2. If you're playing the daily double in the 5th race, I do like number 1, Chases on the Case, to make it back-to-back wins. But throw in number 7, I'm a Dude from the Outside. If he can overcome the post, has a shot at it as well. So the daily double combination is 1 and 3 with 1 and 7. Good luck, everybody. Time is out on the clock, and the starter is called the Pacers. Starting it is rolling. It's post time. Number 3, Do Me No Wrong, is now taken over favoritism slightly at 6-5. Number 1, Al's Ace in the Hole, 3-2. And taking the early money, number 2, Dance, is now the 2-1 third choice. Number 3, Do Me No Wrong, from the first Alberta crop of Do Me That Again. Looking to break her maiden today. All right, we've got a field of 5 behind the gate for the 4th race. It's the first half of a daily double. These are Maiden Claimers. This field's in motion. Here they come. They're off. Al's Ace in the Hole from the inside, going to the front. Dance is looking over the shoulder, but will settle in along the pylons. From the outside, Dave Kelly has Sinalta Fire Dance in it early and is 3 wide into the turn. So it is Drew Campbell and Al's Ace in the Hole with the lead. Dance is second, followed by Do Me No Wrong. And then it's back to Sinalta Fire Dance, and the trailer is Sent for Credit. 5 against the pylon, separated from front to back by 7 lengths, and it is Al's Ace in the Hole at 6-5 with the lead, and the opening quarter in a very tepid 31-2. Al's Ace in the Hole, unchallenged, up by 2 lengths. Second is Dance, another length and a half back to Do Me No Wrong. There's a gap of 2 lengths in fourth to Sinalta Fire Dance, and then back in fifth, another 2 lengths is Sent for Credit. They're all along the pylons, led by Al's Ace in the Hole, with Drew Campbell in the bike, up by a length and a half. They go to the half in 1:04.4. Backside quarter in 33-2. In second is Dance. Now underway from third is Do Me No Wrong, looking over the shoulder but not pulled yet. And now from the backfield, here comes Sent for Credit rushing up. Fourth and now challenging for third. They round the turn, and Al's Ace in the Hole about to field the challenge from number 4, Sent for Credit, matching strides up on the outside with Giesbrecht. 3/4, 1:37. From the outside, Sent for Credit goes right on by. Al's Ace in the Hole is second, and following that one is Do Me No Wrong. They're coming down the stretch, and Sent for Credit and Giesbrecht on top with the lead. From the outside, trying to close ground is Do Me No Wrong, but will not get there as they hit the line. Sent for Credit wins it. Second, Do Me No Wrong, and third, Al's Ace in the Hole. The time, 2:05.2. The unofficial winner, number 4, Sent for Credit. Second, number 3, Do Me No Wrong. Third, number 1, Al's Ace in the Hole. And fourth, number 2, Dance. Upcoming fifth race is the start of the late pick 3. Scratch, number 3, Smokin' Joe. Smokin' Joe is a vet scratch out of the fifth race. That goes to the post with a field of 7. Win, place, show, exact trifecta, superfecta wagering. Now entering the winner's enclosure, the official winner of the fourth race, number 4, Sent for Credit. A 2-year-old brown gelding by Up the Credit out of Sent by Angels by Custard the Dragon. Maiden breaking win Only took 2 tries in a time of 2:05 and 2. Sent for Credit, owned by Katie and Kevin Hildebrandt, trained by Kevin Hildebrandt, the winning driver with his second win of the day, Phil Giesbrecht. Number 4, Sent for Credit, paid $20 to win, $5.30 to place, $3.30 to show. Second, number 3, Do Me No Wrong, $2.70 and $2.10. Third, number 1, Al's Ace in the Hole, $2.10 to show. The $2 exact to 4-3, $29.10. Upcoming fifth race is the start of the late pick 3 scratch. Number 3, Smokin' Joe. Smokin' Joe, a vet scratch. Fifth goes to the post with a field of 7. Win, play, show. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta wagering. Post time in 15 minutes. Here's your official rundown for race number 4. Number 1, Al's Ace in the Hole was third. Number 2, Dance was fourth. Number 3, Do Me No Wrong second. Number 4, Sent for Credit, your race winner. And number 5, Sent Out to Fire Dance was fifth. Top down, 3-4-2-1-5, winning time 2:05 and 2. A maiden breaker for number 4, Sent for Credit. Well, small field, the drivers try to control the pace when there wasn't any, but there's an example of definitely no pace, but that paid off for number 4, Sent for Credit. Congratulations to the Hildebrands with a fine showing today on the first day of racing here at the track on 2 summer meet. Trainer was Kevin Hildebrandt and owned by he and wife Katie. Congratulations to driver Phil Giesbrecht with his second driving win of the day. Sent for Credit, winner of the 4th race. Are you still in the pick 4 and pick 5? I think that threw a few people out, including myself. Let's get back on track with a late pick 3 ticket. And in the 5th race, I'm going to go with number 1, Chase is on the case to make it back-to-back wins. Chase is on the case, just won the other day and is run back here. Taking a look at this one, I think Chase is on the case is definitely capable of making it 2 straight wins despite the short turnaround. It's going to be my top pick here. Number 3, Smokin' Joe is out of this race, so I'm going to throw in number 7, I'm a Dude, as my second choice with Brandon Campbell, who already has a win on the day. Typically, I'm a Dude is the speed in the race. Don't see too much speed inside of that one, so I'm expecting Brandon to send that one from the outside at the start. Going to put him in for second, though he tends to back off a little bit after controlling the pace. I'm a Dude to hold on for second. I'm going to take number 8, Wits Beach, as my third choice. The only question is going to be that outside post, but I do like the sub 2-minute times on that one. So I'm going to go with 1, 7, and 8. If you're playing the pick 3 in race number 6, I do like 2 horses, especially number 2, Tahuya Velocious, and number 3, No Free Tricks. And in the 7th race, I like number 6, Centerpiece, with number 9, Time for Me to Fly, to come in second. And if I'm playing threes, I might as well take number 3, Just Ched. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But 6, 9, and 3. So my late pick 3 ticket is going to be 178 with 2, 3 with 3, 6, 9, and that is an $18 combination. All right, we are going to have the kids' stick horse races after this race. And again, don't forget that we have the barn tour immediately following race number 7. 9 minutes to post time. Now 6 minutes to post time, 6 minutes. Condition Pacers on track for the 5th race, the start of the late pick 3 win play show, exacta trifecta superfecta wagering. Number 1, Chase is on the case, owned by Dave Lamont, Donna Wise, and Glenn Henderson, trained by Dave Lamont, the driver Drew Campbell. Number 2, Promising Flight, owned by Outback Stable, trained by Nick Sass, the driver Tyson Jacoby. The 3 is Scratched. Number 4, Dally Dancer, owned by Blake Smith and Lindsay Stewart, trained by Rick Schneider, the driver Dave Kelly. Number 5 is Baby Badger, owned and trained by Kevin Hildebrandt with Katie Hildebrandt, Phil Giesbrecht in the bike. Excused from the post parade for an equipment adjustment is the 6, You Know Who. Number 7, I'm a Dude, owned by Tim Kane, George Rogers, and Brandon Campbell. Brandon Campbell trains and drives. Number 8, Wits Beach, owned and trained by Darren Polloway. The driver is Mike Hennessy. And as I mentioned, number 6, You Know Who, getting an equipment adjustment, is in the paddock, will join us on the track a little bit later. He is owned by Rona McDonald, trained by Lance Ward. The driver is Kelly Hort. That's your field for the 5th race. The start of the late pick 3 win place show, exacta, trifecta, and superfecta wagering. 3 minutes to post time. And there you have a look at Dally Dancer with Dave Kelly, whom we welcomed back to the track on 2 for this meet. Dave traveling back and forth between Ontario and Alberta with the horses that he still has to race out here. But taking a look at my top choice in race number 5, I'm going to go with number 1, Chase is on the case. For those of you on track, You Know Who is back on the track now and parading past the grandstand. Top choice, Chase is on the case, was raced back a few days ago at Century Downs, won that one, led that one pretty much wire to wire and came home in 155-3. An impressive win, and I really don't see anybody putting up those kinds of times in this field of 7, so I'm going to go with Chases on the case to make it back-to-back wins for Dave Lamont, Donna Wise, and Glenn Henderson. For second, I like number 7, I'm a Dude. Now, I expect Brandon is going to send this one to the front. This is really the only speed horse in this field, and I think Brandon is going to get to the front, but this horse has a tendency of fading down the stretch, but has been holding on the last couple of races for 3rd place finishes. So I'm going to take I'm a Dude, and hopefully I'm a Dude can make good of that post position. And I do like number 8, Wits Beach, for Darren Polloway. This one here has shown some glimpses 4 starts ago, was closing and almost won that one, lost by a neck. The only question today is the outside post, but I am going to give him a chance in this one. Just don't have the times and the finishes with any of these other horses, which is why I'm going outside despite the post positions. So 1, 7, and 8. And again, if you're playing the late pick 3, I'm going to go with 1, 7, 8 in this race. In the next leg, 2 and 3 to Huya Velocious and No Free Tricks. And in the final leg, 3, 6, and 9, Centerpiece, Time for Me to Fly, and Just Ched, 1, 7, 8 with 2, 3 with 3, 6, 9. That's an $18 ticket. Less than a minute to post time. Good luck with your pick 3s. Starter calls the Pacers. And the gate is rolling. It's post time. So much support for number 1, Chase is on the case. Bet down to 4 to 5. Number 7, I'm a Dude. Second choice at 2 to 1. You see the trees and the grass swaying here. We've got 60-kilometer-an-hour winds at the drivers' and horses' backs as they head into the first turn. That's why you've seen the quick quarter times and maybe not so quick three-quarter times. Skate is picking up speed. Here they come. They are off. You know who gapped off the gate. A very even start. We've got 4 wide going into the turn with Chases on the case on the inside. Dally Dancer's also there from the outside. I'm a Dude and Wits Beach. They head into the clubhouse turn and Drew Campbell takes Chase is on the case into the backstretch. Second is I'm a Dude. Then third is Dally Dancer. Fourth is Wits Beach. Back in fifth is Promising Flight. Then back into 6 is Baby Badger. You know who is back there as well. The opening quarter, 27 and 3. The leader's Chase is on the case. I'm a Dude. Now gapping in second. Another 2 lengths further back to third place to Dally Dancer. In fourth is Wits Beach. Now moving up on the helmet in fifth is Baby Badger. First up on the outside, here comes Wits Beach from fourth and now taking over third and now drawing up alongside I'm a Dude for second half in 57 and 1. Backside Breather in 29 and 3. And now Chase is on the case trying to give him the slip. He's up by 3 lengths in second. I'm a Dude. On the outside in third, here comes Wits Beach now mounting a challenge. 3/4, 126 and 4. It is Chase is on the case, up by 3 lengths. From the outside, Wits Beach takes over second. Now under a drive is I'm a Dude on the inside from the far outside. Here comes You Know Who with a full head of steam. Chase is on the case, getting leg weary from the outside. You know who is coming on. Chase is on the case. You know who from the outside. From the extreme outside, Dave Kelly and Dally Dancer. But it is going to be Chase is on the case to hold on. There's going to be a photo for place. Dally Dancer was in there as well as Wits Beach, the mile 157 and 2. Here's a look at the unofficial winner. Number 1, Chase is on the case. Second was number 4, Dally Dancer. Third, number 8, Wits Beach. And fourth, number 6, You Know Who. 1, 4, 8, and 6. In the upcoming 6th race, there are no changes. First half of the late daily double. Win, place, show, exacta, trifecta wagering. Now entering the winner's circle, the unofficial winner of the 5th race, number 1, Chase is on the case. An 8-year-old bay horse by Mystery Chase out of Warrawee Rose by Big Jim. Back-to-back wins for Chase is on the case. 2 wins in a week. 6th win of the year in 21 starts. 157-2 today. Chase is on the case, owned by Dave Lamont, Donna Wise, and Glenn Henderson. Lamont trains with his 2nd driving win of the day, Drew Campbell. Fifth race, now official. The winner, number 1, Chase is on the case. Second, number 4, Dally Dancer. Third, number 8, Wits Beach. And fourth, number 6, You Know Who. Number 1, Chase is on the case, 240, 220, 210. Second, number 4, Dally Dancer, 760 to place, 530 to show. Third, number 8, Wits Beach, 250 to show. And number 6, You Know Who, was fourth. $2 exacta, 1, 4, 21.60. $1 trifecta, 1, 4, 8, $55.40. 20-cent superfecta, 1, 4, 8, and 6. $64.41. The $2 daily double, the numbers were 4 and 1, $57.30. And the pick 4 for $1, the numbers were 7 with 3 or 4, with 4, with 1 or 3, 4 to 4 paid $96.40. Upcoming 6th race is the first half of the late daily double. There are no changes. Win, place, show, exacta, trifecta wagering. Post time in 15 minutes. And back-to-back wins for Chase is on the case. 2 wins in a week, not too bad. Driver Drew Campbell with the second one with Chase is on the case. He drove that one previously as well. 157 and 2, and as we expected, the race set up with I'm a Dude trying to get to the front. Just didn't have the finish today and faded to 5th. But congratulations to the Lamonts, or to Dave Lamont, Donna Wise, and Glenn Henderson. And, of course, again, driver Drew Campbell for the win with Chase is on the case, making it 6 wins so far in 2026. All right, as I said earlier, we are out of the pick 4 and the pick 5, but we are alive in the pick 3 with that win in race number 5. Taking a look at race number 6, the first half of the late daily double. I think this is a very competitive race for a few horses, all right? I think the ones that I'm going to include in this one are going to be number 2, Tahuya Velocious, and number 3, No Free Tricks in that conversation. I think those are the two that have enough action, I think, in the last number of months, as well as success, that I would throw those two in there, especially number 2, Tahuya Velocious. Looks good against these ones. Had a dry spell there, but has come back and picked up a win 3 starts ago, closing 3rd in the last start. Moved up in class as well in 155 and 1, so hard to argue against Tahuya Velocious as the top choice. The one that needs a win here desperately is No Free Tricks, and I think No Free Tricks, who broke her Alberta maiden here last summer at the track on 2, looks well positioned in here for Kelly Hort. The times have not been that fast, but when you are not winning, of course, your time is going to be a bit slower. But I do like her chances here on the mile track, which she tended to favor. Had success here last summer. I'm going to put No Free Tricks in there for 2nd. And for 3rd, I like number 4, Eric Shark with Ryan Grundy. Was scratched last time out, but look at those times, 157, 158. Looks well poised in here. Road Trouble for Happy Little Lil, so I'm going to take a pass on that, number 5. Master of Liberty has not shown much in the last number of starts, so going to eliminate that one, as well as number 1, Captive Mind. If you're playing the late double in the second half, a little bit of a wide open race, I would say. We've scratched the number 2, Ava's Angel Baby. That's a judge's scratch. I am going to look to number 6, Centerpiece, as my top choice in the final race today as well. Number 9, Time for Me to Fly, has that second tier start with not really too much speed to chase. If Time for Me to Fly had speed going in front, I would put that one on top, but I'm going to put Time for Me to Fly in 2nd, and I'm going to take number 3, Just Ched, in there for 3rd. So 6, 9, and 3. My late double ticket is 2, 3 with 3, 6, 9. If you're playing that for a $2 combination, that is a $12 investment. All right, 2 races left to go on opening day here at the track on 2. There are 10 minutes left to post. Well, it's a beautiful day here at the track on 2. Not the blistering temperatures of the last few days, but it is a warm one here today, 23 degrees. We've got that strong wind, which helps cool things off, but we have a great crowd downstairs. We want to thank you all for deciding to spend the afternoon playing the races with us here at the track on 2. And remind you, you can do this every weekend in July and August. Every Sunday, our first post is at 1:10. That's 3:10 Eastern Time for those of you playing online. Always a great time. Make sure that you check out our website, thetracon2.com, for upcoming events. We do have drink specials. We have the barn tour happening after the 7th race if you want to see what the barns are set up like and how the workers and the grooms work with the horses. That would definitely be one to take in. Make sure that you gather at the front desk in the main foyer for that immediately after race number 7. Looking forward to the next few weeks. We've got the Track on 2 condition claiming series starting not next week, but the week after. And 3 legs to that one, with the final happening on August 23rd. And then we get into the eliminations of our big stakes races. We've got the Elizabeth Johnson Memorial and the Ron Orr Pace eliminations happening on August 30th, with the final on September 6th. And then we have a special Labor Day card happening on September 7th. That's when we introduce our new stakes race, the Lacombe Cup, an open stakes, so you can bet all the best standardbreds in Alberta will be vying for that one. And as a matter of fact, in September, we become the only standardbred track for the first half of the month in all of Alberta. We're the only game in the province for standardbred racing. So you will see all of the best standardbreds in Alberta here at the Track on 2. And always a family-friendly time at the Track on 2. For the adults, we do have the casino open till 11 tonight with food and drink specials. Make sure that you stay at our casino, and we've also got simulcast racing happening in our teletheater. Less than 6 minutes to post time. Condition claimers on track for the 6th race, the first half of the late daily double win, play, show exacta trifecta wagering. Number 1, Captive Mine, owned by Brandon Campbell, Ray Henry, and George Rogers. Chris Curry trains. The driver is Brandon Campbell. Number 2, Tahuya Velocious, owned by Trevor Williams, and Harness the Energy. Rebecca Canuck trains. Mike Hennessy drives. Here's number 3, No Free Tricks, owned by Sonia Merkley, trained and driven by Kelly Hort. Number 4 is Eric Shark, owned by Cody Easton, trained by Alina McLeod, the driver Ryan Grundy. Number 5, Happy Little Lil, owned by Sean Ward, and Rob Farmer. Lance Ward trains, Dave Kelly drives. And number 6 is Master of Liberty, owned by Margaret White and Bryant Hibbs. Margaret trains, Phil Giesbrecht drives. That's your field for the 6th race, first half of the late daily double. Win, place, show, exacta, trifecta wagering. Post time in less than 3 minutes. Well, let's hope that we can keep this late pick 3 going. And our choices in the pick 3 were numbers 2 and 3, Tahuya Velocious, and number 3, No Free Tricks. And taking all the early support is number 2, Tahuya Velocious at 6-5. Put up a win 3 starts ago in the last race. gave up a bit of ground, but did come home in a beaten 155-1. Got to be your top choice here. Tahuya Velocious with some very quick times. I like number 3, No Free Tricks. Needs to get back into form, but she really liked this track last summer, and she actually won her first Alberta race here. No Free Tricks, being guided by Kelly Hort today, is going to be my second choice. Hopefully, I was hoping for a bit of a price, but now bet down to the second choice at 5-2. And my third choice is going to be number 4, Eric Shark, with Ryan Grundy in the bike. Was scratched last time out, is back today. Hasn't had the finishes necessarily the connections have wanted, but look at those times. 157, 158 is also up there. A very speedy horse. Eric Shark's going to be my third choice. I would say, going to be honest with you, mostly on a hunch. So I'm going with 2, 3, and 4. If you're playing the late double, I like 2-3 with 369. That's a $12 ticket. All right, just 2 races left to go. I hope that you are picking up a few wins. Sharpen your pencils for the high 5 in race number 7, our final race of the day. Good luck, everybody. Starter calls the Pacers. Still time to get your wagers in if you hurry. Now taking all the support is Tahuya Velocious, bet down to 2-5. The gate is rolling. It's post time. Driver Phil Giesbrecht has a couple of wins already on the card. He's driving number 6, Master of Liberty, at 8-1. Might be worth a show bet. Here they come. They're off. No Free Tricks was gapped off the gate. From the center, Eric Shark sent to the front on the inside, Captive Mind. And in between horses, Tahuya Velocious will settle in for third. So as they head around the clubhouse turn, Captive Mind with the wind at her back with the lead. A length and a half back in second is Eric Shark. Then closing up third is Tahuya Velocious. Right on the helmet now. And actually having to pull to the outside is No Free Tricks, wanting to get sent. And then it's back to Master of Liberty and Happy Little Lil, 28-2 for the opening quarter. And a bit of a battle going on down the backside as No Free Tricks was not content to stay. So Hort had to send her. No Free Tricks is now up by a length and a half. Captive Mind is in second. There's a 2-length gap back in third to Eric Shark, followed by Tahuya Velocious. Then it's back to Master of Liberty, and Happy Little Lil can see them all. The half reached in 56-2. A 28-second backside quarter for No Free Tricks on top by a length. Captive Mind in the pocket, biding her time in second. There's a gap of 3 lengths now back to Eric Shark, and now underway. Here comes Tahuya Velocious to the outside, and following that cover, Master of Liberty. It's No Free Tricks with the lead, and now tipping outside, Captive Mind is going to make a challenge. 3/4, 127-1. It is No Free Tricks now kicking into gear. No Free Tricks getting reminders from Hort, and closing ground from the outside and under a drive is Captive Mind. No Free Tricks with the lead. Captive Mind second. Coming on for third, Tahuya Velocious as they come down to the wire. No Free Tricks trying to hold on. Captive Mind from the outside. It's going to be No Free Tricks to win it. Captive Mind was second. The mile, 156-2. The unofficial winner, number 3, No Free Tricks. Second, number 1, Captive Mind. Third, number 2, Tahuya Velocious. And fourth, number 4, Eric Shark. 3, 1, 2, 4. Up and coming, 7th and final race of the day. It's the High Five. We've got a judge's scratch. Number 2, Ava's Angel Baby is scratched from the 7th race. The 7th goes to the post with a field of 8. Win, Play, Show, Exacta, Trifecta, and Superfecta wagering. Now making her way back to the winner's circle, the unofficial winner of the 6th race, number 3, No Free Tricks. A 5-year-old bay mare by Captive Audience out of Jazzy J by IZ. It's her 3rd win of the year in 15 starts in a time of 156-2. No Free Tricks, owned by Sonia Merkley of Langley, BC. Trained and driven to victory by Kelly Hort. 6th race is now official. The winner, number 3, No Free Tricks. Second, number 1, Captive Mind. Third, number 2, Tahuya Velocious. And fourth, number 4, Eric Shark. Number 3, No Free Tricks, 1120, 690, and 210. Second, number 1, Captive Mind, 1350 to place, $3 to show. Third, number 2, Tahuya Velocious, 210 to show. And fourth is number 4, Eric Shark. $2 exacta 3-1, $134.80. The $1 trifecta, 3, 1, and 2, $52.70. Upcoming 7th race is our first High Five of the year. We've got a scratch in race number 2. Take out Ava's Angel Baby. That's a judge's scratch. 7th goes to the post with a field of 8. Win, Play, Show, Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta, and High Five wagering. Post time in 15 minutes. Here's a rundown for the 6th race. Number 1, Captive Mind was second. Number 2, Tahuya Velocious was third. Number 3, No Free Tricks, your race winner. Number 4, Eric Shark was fourth. Number 5, Happy Little Lil was fifth. And number 6, Master of Liberty was sixth. From the top down, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5, and 6, the winning time, 156 and 2 for number 3, No Free Tricks. Well, we've seen No Free Tricks make that backside move before, but boy, she sure held on today. And down that stretch drive, I thought Captive Mind had her collared, but congratulations to No Free Tricks, Sonia Merkley and Kelly Hort for bringing that one home. And if you've watched all of the races today, you've seen that heading into the clubhouse turn and the opening quarter have been extremely quick times, and that's because we've had that 60-kilometer-an-hour wind at their backs going into the clubhouse turn, and then coming out of that final turn, it looks like they're floating, them going into that headwind. So there you go. There's getting to the front at the start, maybe is favoring speed a little bit, because at the end, you've got to fight that headwind. So congratulations again to the Connections. We've got one race left to go, and I hope that you are alive in the Pick 4 and the Pick 5, and as a matter of fact, the Pick 3. Our final race of the day, we've got a field of 8 in here with the judges' scratch of number 2, Ava's Angel Baby. Rick Schneider has a couple of horses in here. Number 3, Just Ched, and number 8, Carol P. Picasso. But I am going to go with number 6, Centerpiece, for the win. Now, I did like Time for Me to Fly, number 9, a lot, but then I looked at the fact that Time for Me to Fly does not have a lot of speed options to follow off of the gate, so might have a hard time getting to the front and might get shuffled back. That's the only reason why I didn't take the 9 on top. But I'm going to go with number 6, Centerpiece. Showed good early speed in her last race and a finishing time of 1:57 and 1. I think she can take it. Number 9, Time for Me to Fly, is the main danger here. If she can, or if he can get out, finished second or has 2 seconds in his last 2 starts, will be the main danger here. So 6 and 9. And then for my third choice, I do like number 3, one of the Rick Schneider horses, Just Ched. I think has a shot here. Has shown a bit of closing speed a number of races ago. Hoping that Just Ched can get back into form for that one and get me a third place finish. So I'm going to go with 6, 9, and 3. And if you are playing the high 5, I never had number 2, Ava's Angel Baby, in there anyways. My high 5 ticket looks like this: 3, 6, 9 with 3, 4, 6, 9, with 1, 3, 4, 6, 9. And then for 4th and 5th, I'm going to add the 7. So 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. For 4th and 5th, that is a $32.40 ticket, but I do think it's worth it. Aside from the ones that I've chosen, I do think this is a fairly wide open race, and if some of these that I've picked do not come in, this could pay very, very well. So Again, $32.40 is going to be my investment for the high five. And I hope that you made a little bit of money today with my picks or with your own picks. We are back to do it all over again next weekend. My selections are usually posted by Wednesday or Thursday on my X account, Announcer Ken, or on my new website, announcerken.com, where you can actually watch the races as well as download programs. So I hope you'll check those out and join us again for this next time. If you had fun playing horses, we are back next Sunday. First post is at 1:10. Now 10 minutes to post time. Good luck. Condition Pacers on the track for the 7th and final at the track on 2. It's the high 5. We've got Win Play Show, Exacta, Trifecta, and Superfecta Wagering. Number 1, Style Bender, owned, trained, and driven by John Hudon. The 2 is a scratch. First half of the Rick Schneider trained entry is number 3, Just Ched. Dave Kelly will drive. Number 4 is Firm Ringo, owned and trained by Rob Parrish, the driver Drew Campbell. We'll have number 5 late to the post parade. Number 6 is Centerpiece, owned and trained by Marie Brooking. She co-owns with Len Denham. The driver is Mike Hennessy. Number 7, Nothing in Moderation, owned by Chris Kelly, trained by Kevin Hildebrandt, the driver Phil Giesbrecht. Number 8, Carol P. Picasso, owned and trained by Rick Schneider, the driver Kelly Hort. Number 9, Time for Me to Fly, owned by Nicole Hudak, trained by Rod Hennessy. Blaine Chappell's in the bike. And Centerpiece, or make that number 5, Stay Frosty, will be coming onto the track late. Oh, and there he is. Stay Frosty, owned by Cody Easton and Alina McLeod. Alina trains, the driver Brandon Campbell. That's your field for the 7th and final at the track on 2. The high 5. With a good amount of money to start in there already. Win Play Show, Exacta, Trifecta, and Superfecta Wagering. Now less than 3 minutes to post time. Well, what an opening day that we've had here at the track on 2. Beautiful track conditions. Nice cool breeze. Well, 60-kilometer-an-hour breeze, but it cooled things off. And a pair wins each for Drew Campbell and Phil Giesbrecht to get started at the track on 2 meet. And we've had 6 different trainers win here today. So we'll have to see how that translates to the trainer title. Rebecca Canuck did not get a win today, was the leading trainer at the spring meet. All right, heading into race number 7, we've got the high 5. Before we do that, let's take a look at the will pays for the pick 5. Kind of interesting here. We looked at who was not covered, and the number 8 was not covered, Carol P. Picasso, so there would be a carryover if Carol P. Picasso wins. But get this, Time for Me to Fly, number 9, was also not covered. That was my second choice, or is my second choice. So potentially a carryover there as well. Time for Me to Fly, I think, has an absolute great shot here. We were out of the pick 4 and the pick 5 today, but we are still alive with the 3, 6, and 9 in the pick 3, and those prices look great as well for the $1 combinations. We want to thank all of you for playing those pools today. All right, so 7th and final race. Again, my top choice going to be number 6, Centerpiece. I do like the 9, just not the second tier post position behind a lack of speed. Time for Me to Fly is my second choice. And number 3, Just Ched, is my third choice. My high 5 ticket is 369 with 3469 with 13469. And for 4th and 5th, I'm going to add the 7, so make that 134679. $32.40 for that ticket. We picked 3 winners out of 6 so far for you today. We hope to do it again with you next week. We want to see you back here to enjoy live standardbred racing with us at our summer meet. First post next Sunday at 1:10. Less than a minute to post time. Starter calls the Pacers. Still time to get your bets in if you hurry. Number 6, Centerpiece, is the lukewarm favorite at 9-5. Second choice is number 4, Firm Ringo, at 3-1. The gate is rolling. It's post time. Inside horses, number 1, Style Bender at 12 to 1, and number 3, Just Ched at 11 to 1. I would pick those up in a hurry. We've got number 9, Time for Me to Fly, starting on the second tier. We want to thank you for joining us for live racing at the track on 2. We do it all again next Sunday at 1:10 p.m. That's 3:10 Eastern. And thanks for those of you who played online or off track. We certainly appreciate you joining us this afternoon. Starting gate picks up speed. Here they come. They are off from the center. Stay Frosty from the outside. Caro P. Picasso. As they head into the turn, it is Just Ched on the inside going for the front, and from the outside, we've got Centerpiece. So as we head into the turn, it is going to be Stay Frosty with the lead. In second is Just Ched. Third is Caro P. Picasso. And fourth, Firm Ringo. Opening quarter in a speedy 27-2. It is Stay Frosty and Campbell with the lead. In second is Just Ched. Third goes to Caro P. Picasso, followed by Firm Ringo. Then back in fifth is Style Bender. In sixth, about 7 lengths back, is Just Ched. Moving to the outside now, Nothing in Moderation, and the trailer is Centerpiece. Heading to the half-mile marker, Stay Frosty takes them there in 57-3. The backside breather of 30-1. In the pocket, Just Ched has not been asked yet, but now moving up on the outside, here comes Firm Ringo, and following that cover loosely is Nothing in Moderation. Back along the fence is Caro P. Picasso, also into the flow. Make that Time for Me to Fly, and the trailer is Centerpiece on the outside. They round the turn, and Firm Ringo now draws up alongside to co-lead with Stay Frosty, the 3/4 marker, 128-3. It is Firm Ringo from the outside now going right on by. Down along the inside, Stay Frosty is under a drive. Here come Dave Kelly and Just Ched, and from the far outside, Centerpiece is full of steam. As they come down the stretch, Firm Ringo with the lead. Just Ched drawing up alongside. Here comes Centerpiece. It's a 2-horse race. Just Ched from the outside's gonna win it. In second is Firm Ringo. Third, Stay Frosty. It looks like Style Bender might have got there for fourth. 157 flat. The unofficial winner, number 3, Just Ched. Second, number 4, Firm Ringo. Third, number 6, Centerpiece. And fourth, number 1, Style Bender. Fifth was number 8, Caro P. Picasso. 3, 4, 6, 1, 8. Just a reminder that the Track on 2 Casino is open till 11 tonight. We always have food and drink specials. And if you'd like to take a tour of the barns, please meet over at the foyer at the main entrance. We are going to be taking a tour through the barn right after this goes official. And if you have to leave, we want you to join us back here next Sunday for more live racing at our summer meet. First post is at 1:10. If you're playing online, we will be back at 3:10 Eastern Time next weekend. And if you want to check out the qualifiers, you're always welcome to come down here for them live at about 12:15. We do televise them as well on our YouTube channel. Now entering the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner of the 7th and final, number 3, Just Ched, a 6-year-old bay gelding by Better Than Cheddar out of Quantum Blue Chip by American Ideal. First win of the year for Just Ched, owned and trained by Rick Schneider, driven to victory by Dave Kelly. The winning time is 1:57 flat. Number 3, Just Ched, paid $25.90, $6.40, and $3.20. Second was number 4, Firm Ringo, $4.90 and $2.40. Third, number 6, Centerpiece, $2.10 to show. Fourth, number 1, Style Bender. And fifth, number 8, Caro P. Picasso. $2 exacta, 3-4, paid $62.50. $1 trifecta, 3, 4, 6, $70.10. 20-cent superfecta, 3, 4, 6, 1, $179.15. There were no winners in the high five, so that will be carried over to next Sunday. The $2 late double, 3 and 3, was a juicy $482.50. The $1 late pick 3, we picked it for you, 1 and 3. Or 1 or 3, that is, with 3 and 3. 3 out of 3, $387.05. And the pick 5 was hit for 20 cents. The combination was 3 or 4, with 4, with 1 or 3, with 3, with 3. 5 out of 5, $973.12. Well, again, we want to thank you for joining us for live racing here at the track on 2. We're going to do it all summer. July and August, we are here every Sunday afternoon. First post is at 1:10 p.m. Qualifiers are at 12:15. You can watch us on our website, thetracon2.com, on YouTube, or on my website, announcerken.com. I usually have my selections up on X or on announcerken.com by Wednesday or Thursday afternoon. You can get all my selections and racing news there. We want you to play safe, so if you are staying today, please do make sure you don't drink and drive. But head out, and we will see you next weekend.